Hey everyone! Welcome back to Kapp Tech, where we explore the fascinating intersections of technology, history, and travel. I'm your new host, Janie Rutenkruch. I'm so happy that Kapp Tech chose me for this job. I am Kapp Tech's #1 fan. I think of him like a big vanilla desert. I mean, seriously guys, check out the links below to buy some of Josh Kappelman's books or his new musical album. The man is simply amazing, and in this gal's opinion, he's one of the most underrated creators and artists of his generation. Today we're diving into the hidden stories beneath the surface, literally. We're exploring the man-made lakes of southern Illinois and the towns that were sacrificed to create them. Southern Illinois is home to several beautiful reservoirs that attract fishermen, boaters, and nature lovers alike. But what many don't know is that these lakes weren't always here. Their creation came at a cost. Whole towns and communities were flooded, their histories submerged under the water. Let's start with Lake Carlyle, the largest man-made lake in Illinois. Spanning over 26,000 acres, it was created in the 1960s by damming the Kaskaskia River. But this wasn't just about creating a recreational haven. The lake was primarily built for flood control after years of devastating floods along the Kaskaskia. To make way for the lake, thousands of acres of farmland were flooded, and several small communities, including the historic town of East Fork, were submerged. The town's remnants still lie beneath the lake's surface, a silent witness to a past that most have forgotten. Some divers have even explored the lake's depths, hoping to catch a glimpse of what remains of East Fork. Though most of the buildings were demolished, foundations and remnants of old roads can still be found. Next up, we have Rend Lake, another massive reservoir in southern Illinois. This lake was created in the 1960s by damming the Big Muddy River. Like Carlyle, its primary purpose was flood control, but it also provides water supply and recreational opportunities for the region. Rend Lake's creation led to the flooding of several communities, including the town of Bonnie. While some residents relocated to nearby towns, others chose to stay and watch as their homes were lost to the rising waters. Local lore still remembers Bonnie and other small communities where people lived, worked, and raised families before the water took over. Today, those stories are all that remain, passed down through generations. Lastly, we have the Lake of Egypt, a more modern reservoir created in the early 1960s. Unlike Carlyle and Rend Lakes, this one was built by the Southern Illinois Power Cooperative to provide cooling water for a coal-fired power plant. Although no major towns were completely submerged to create the Lake of Egypt, large tracts of farmland were lost, and several small communities were partially displaced. The lake's creation marked a significant change in the landscape, turning what was once rolling farmland into a popular resort area. Today, the Lake of Egypt is known for its crystal-clear waters, fishing tournaments, and lakeside homes. But beneath its calm surface lies the history of the land and the people who once called it home. So, the next time you're out enjoying one of these beautiful lakes, take a moment to think about the history that lies beneath the water. These reservoirs are more than just scenic spots. They're a testament to the balance between human progress and the cost it often brings. Thanks for joining me on this journey through time and water. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next adventure. And let me know in the comments, what hidden histories are lurking in your local area? I'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, this is Kapp Tech signing off.
In Nashville, Illinois, but back in the 90s glow. We partied by tire fires, watching embers glow. Hit up Last Call Tavern, then the Beehive too, with farmers and models and a drink or two. Pretty girls, pickup trucks, through the Hornet sends our lane. Riding through the night, we were wild and insane. Down in Nashville, where the nights were long, scrolled by our side, we were singing our song. After midnight, we hit the little Nashville's door. Hungry trucker specials, we couldn't ask for more. The Beehive was buzzing with laughter and cheers. Cold beer in hand, shake off our fears. From the fields to the bar. We were all the same, just small town folks playing a big time game. Pickup trucks parked round, Waddle sun inside. We own those nights till the morning light. Down in Nashville where the nights were long, scroll by our side, we were singing our song. After midnight, we head to little Nashville's door. Hungry trucker specials, we couldn't ask for more. Tie fires burning to the last call at the bar. We danced under the stars, we didn't care who we are. In Carbondale where the parties never die, we had a house that touched the sky. Professors paid the cover just to join the fun. Rock guitarists woke up wondering what they'd done. The nitrous guy was always around. Before it was banned, we had the best gas in town. Down in Carbondale, the nights were loud. Squirrels in the basement and a crazy crowd on the stage made a crazy. The music played every weekend in a wild parade. The horse was a legend, smashed teeth with flair. He took out a vacuum like he didn't care. Squirrels and chipmunks made the basement their home. While Midlands rocked, we'd never be alone. Professors, people, no one cared about class. Down in Carbondale, the nights were loud. It's squirrels in the basement and a crazy crowd. On the stage made of crates, the music played every weekend in our wild parade. Concerts full of rock stars bounced down in a daze. Our house was a legend in so many ways. From the nitrous to the noise, we lived it right. Carbondale parties every single night. Every single night. Carbondale parties every single night. Carbondale parties every single night. River, where the waters flow, there's a tiny sandbar where the locals go. They call it Moni, Moni, where the beers run free. It's not much land, but it's the place to be. On Moni, Moni, we're living the dream, with a cooler beer and a laid-back scene. From dawn to dusk, we're laughing loud. On this little sandbar, we've got our crowd. There's a guy named Unto Tito, he's a sight to see, with one nipple less but full of glee. And then there's that dude in the yellow Speedo type. He's too old for that thing, but thinks he's just right. In the Moni, Moni, where the beers run free, it's not much land, but it's the place to be. Oh, Moni, Moni, we're living the dream, with a cooler of beer and a laid-back scene. From dawn to dusk, we're laughing loud. On this little sandbar, we've got our crowd. All the river rolls by, the sun's hanging low, but on Moni, Moni, time's moving slow. We've got our crew and we've got our cheer, on this sandy island with too many beers. On Moni, Moni, we're living the dream, with a cooler of beer and a laid-back scene. From dawn to dusk, we're laughing loud. On this little sandbar, we've got our crowd.